One of the challenges in balancing the city budget is prioritizing services. Up next, we'll take a look at one service that all of us use just about every day, the city streets.
The condition of the roads in the city of Bend are determined by a condition rating system, which is nationally recognized. Ours, the average for the streets in Bend are about a 74, which is the low range of good.
If it goes below that to what we call the 60% range, then we have significant wear and tear on the roads, and to rebuild those roads is about 5 to 7 times as costly.
The conditions of the roads are dictated by weather conditions and the high traffic volumes and the weights that the traffic puts upon the road.
And over time, and with a lot of volume of traffic on our major streets, all roads deteriorate, all roads need repair.
Some of the rutting in the roads is caused by studded tires to some degree, but largely it's just the heavy weights and the heavy loads on the roads not designed for those kind of traffic loads.
If we can overlay streets on a very constant basis of every 5 to 10 years, then it costs us $1 to $2, let's say. If we defer that maintenance and we get those heavy creases and water gets in the roads, and we find that we can't overlay it anymore, it doesn't make any difference, those costs of $1 to $2 goes up to 7 times that amount. And in fact, it gets so high in some cities that they do not have the budget to repair streets.
Right now, the city does have a $13 million in deferred maintenance that needs to be done on our streets and roadways.
As time goes, at the rate we're currently going, we'll probably be at $20 million deferred maintenance in the next 5 years.
So we know we've got this problem. We don't have the budget dollars to fix it, but we're trying to look at different ways that we can pull this together.
Traditionally, we receive federal gas taxes and state gas taxes, and that's what's funded our street system.
For the last few years, those receipts or payments to the city are less and less. There's a number of reasons for this. We have more fuel efficient cars. People during the high prices last year started driving quite a bit less, so they're buying less gas, and so we're getting less revenue that would go towards road maintenance.
Gas tax money has remained pretty constant, and the cost to do repairs is gone through the roof. So with the same amount of money, we can do far less than we used to be able to.
What's happened in the state of Oregon is that the state gives the cities money, gas tax money, and that gas tax hasn't been increased since about 1993 is the last time the state legislature actually increased Oregon's state gas tax.
Yeah, the federal stimulus, we've been notified that Bend will receive $2.4 million total for roads and transportation. $1.4 million of that is going to be earmarked to take care of the street maintenance and ADA curb ramps. And we've been told that that should pave or overlay about 18 miles of roadway in the city of Bend, and that work will start probably within the next 90 days.
The Transportation Engineering Division is working real close with the Street Maintenance Division, and we look for efficiencies in our designs. So we're looking at materials. We're looking at, can we make stronger sidewalks, for instance, at our roundabouts, so they don't crumple so easily if they're hit by cars? Can we can we look at different standards so that we can have a thicker street type of preservation project rather than maybe a traditional one?
One of the factors in street maintenance is to keep the streets clean and of debris for all the driving public and bicyclists and pedestrians. And part of that is picking up the cinders that we put down during a snow event. It can take us about 10 times as long to pick up what we put down. We put it down in a week, and it takes us 10 weeks to pick it up.
Here on 27th Street is a major arterial street in the city of Bend. It carries an enormous amount of traffic for us, and over time we've seen the significant increases in traffic because there's been population increases in the city of Bend. We're at 80,000 people now, and a lot of those people drive on these major roads like 27th. And so the wear and tear on the roads has increased significantly over the last 4 to 5 years.
With our limited budget, we are still trying to do everything we can to maintain the streets in the best possible way. We're doing a lot of crack pouring and crack sealing, which keeps water out of the subbase. We're doing chip seals, which is a less costly way to preserve the streets. And of course overlays, which help us, is one of our best tools to restore the traveling surface of the street.